Hi everybody, it's Adrian. Welcome to my channel. It's such a pleasure to have you here. I haven't gotten to your weekly readings yet for those of you that were waiting. I do apologize. It's really hot in South Africa at the moment, so I haven't been able to sleep that well. And I've had a couple of regression hypnosis sessions that I had to do. A lot of those with the special that I have are running at the moment till the end of February with a full regression hypnosis plus a reading. So those have really been rocking. But I'm going to dedicate some time this weekend to doing your readings. Meanwhile, I want to just for all zodiac energies, I am so interested to see what's going to come out for you here today. This is a brand new oracle deck which a friend gave me as a gift, and I thought it's such a beautiful, thoughtful gift. I just wanted to share it with all of you. So these are obviously general messages, but I'm going to do it for all the different zodiac signs. There'll be timestamps down below, so you can look at the messages just for your energy, just for your zodiac sign. But as always, we always recommend that you look at all the other zodiacs, or at least the basic ones as well. Your moon for your emotions and, what is happening there at the moment. Those may be new approaches, but your rising sign, maybe having a look at that. Venus, your placement for money, for love, for all that heart satisfaction. And if you don't know what those placements are or where those placements are, then there is a link in the description that says free natal chart. You basically go there, you put in your information, and it gives you all of that. And it's really, really valuable information that you get. Just quickly about this deck, I'm going to put the link for you in the description. It's called the Spirited Awakening Divine Energy. And it is done by this beautiful person, Paolo, and I hope I'm saying her last name correctly, Idrontino. And I think it's Italian, I'm not sure. And Michelle Reed, whom I actually met the other day. Awesome, awesome, awesome person. And I have been chatting to Apollo as well. Very, very awesome. This is a beautiful collaboration between two people that they brought together. Absolutely beautiful project. And you can just go check it out in the link in the description if you'd like to do that and you want to get your hand on your own deck. What's even so amazing, it comes with this beautiful pouch. And for those of you that may not know, it's always nice when you keep your decks in a pouch to keep the energy balanced. So it's really cool that it actually comes with that as well. Now, if you look in the booklet, you'll see the booklets are very detailed, but there's a little, almost like a little closing note over there for everybody there and there over there on the top. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to give this a good shuffle, and then we're just going to take 3 cards for each energy. So you just take those as they apply to you. Okay, all right, so we're going to do all the different zodiac signs, and there's also going to be a draw for LGBT. If you are looking at the LGBT draw, that's perfectly fine. I would always recommend that you look at your actual zodiac reading as well. Okay, so let's see. We're going to take 1, 2, 3 for Aries. So Aries, the first card that you've got coming out over there says Medicine Woman. What a beautiful card. The artwork on this card are just absolutely, absolutely exceptional. So Aries, for you it says awaken your spirit. And then Medicine Woman, which can obviously be for a man as well. This is a very feminine sort of focused energy in this deck, but Medicine Woman calls you into alignment and flow. And we're speaking about the divine feminine that's in everybody, whether you're a man or a woman, where your higher soul, heart, intuition, and gut are burning with the same fire of creation. How amazing is that? And then they've got the martyr, the sacrifice. It seems like there's a flowing message here for you. That is just the previous page. Transcend into service. Surrender to the martyr within in service to others while still taking good care of yourself. This is speaking about inner healing vibes, that inner child healing, looking at the dark shadow. Sometimes we try to run away from it, but when we can acknowledge that it's there, and we are open to work with it, that is when we can also grow, from it and through it. And then you had Sage. So you actually had 12, 11, and 10 all there together. That's quite something. Very close. And I've really shuffled this really, really well, even pre-reading. It says seek counsel, seek the truth, from higher counsel, and always allow yourself to be teachable. So Aries, it appears that for many of you, you are really going into that next level over here, but it seems to kind of like go a little bit like a car that was caught in the snow. You know, the process itself doesn't appear to be all that flowy. All right, so be open to maybe new guidance coming your way. Taurus, let's get your 3 cards. It's just going to take 3. There we go. I'm not going to take 4. So Taurus, your first card is the Magician. Again, it's weird because I really shuffle these cards really, really well. But you know, sometimes things just want to come out. It says take action. May the Magician within you constantly recognize the wonders in your life and lead you to living a mystical existence. Oh, that is awesome, isn't it? That is really awesome. And then we've got above, number 26. And above, oh, I love this artwork. Like, isn't it just absolutely beautiful the way the emotion is captured in there? It is just awesome. Oh, it says above, connect to universal consciousness, cultivating spiritual stamina and your spiritual inner realm is as necessary as exercising the body, stimulating the mind and healing the emotional traumas in your life. Without this, it can be compared to sailing a ship without a sail. Bit of a problem, hey Taurus? And the third one, I think this is the same model they use for these 2 pictures. Quite an awesome, striking look. It says creatress and self-expression. With number 8 there, number 8 is the number of flow, the number of infinity. Oh, there's a beautiful, this is what I love about, you know, buying from beautiful local artists. They always write you beautiful notes and stuff. So it says, give form, your desire to create should not be ignored. And this, as this is your deepest yearning of the soul. So you are being invited here, Taurus, to create something new and to create something beautiful for you, you know. Maybe life has become a little bit predictable. Well, it's time for you to sort of work with that magical flow that just beautifully actually make life, you know, living and worth living for many of us. All right. Gemini. So Gemini, the first card you've got there says respect. I've just cut my nails, so my grip isn't very good. Respect and kindness. And let's see what we have. Number 48. These cards are awesome. I got them this morning and I'm so excited about them. Be kind. When we can view the world and all beings with love and appreciation, allowing all to have their space on the sacred hoop of life, respect is naturally born within and without us. All right. So we might be speaking a little bit about boundaries here. And then we've got honesty and transparency. There with number 44, that 8 energy, that balance, that harmony, that flow. Taurus also had that. Walk with truth in your heart. When we walk with truth in our hearts, we are honest with others and remain in integrity with ourselves. And the third card for you, Gemini, oh, this is a beautiful one, isn't it? Ether. Transition. Number 35, there's that 8 energy again, 3 plus 5 equals 8, harmony and flow. All right. Break down so you can break through. Are you holding on? Find the space between space and the space between your in-breath and your out-breath. And this will allow you to enter consciousness itself. All right. So Gemini, some of you might be trying to sort of like burn the candle at both ends and sort of like burn it down in the middle as well. Give yourself a break. Be kind to yourself. Okay. Be kind to yourself, Gemini. You're transitioning to next levels. Cancer. Also be mindful, Gemini, sorry to go back to Gemini now in the middle of Cancer. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Gemini. But Gemini, also be mindful of little white lies. It can cause problems. And maybe Cancer, you need to hear that as well. All right. Cancer, your first message there is loyalty, alignment. And the first thing that actually just comes up in my mind, even when I say that, is if some of you are not holding on to some false pretenses, you know, be mindful of that. It says support each other. Be loyal to yourself and loved ones through good and bad times. This allows for forgiveness too, as well as making allowances for mistakes. Okay. Everybody makes mistakes. It doesn't have to be a calamity. Guardians, protection. Number 53. You are supported. You know what's great about these cards? You can actually use them as daily motivational cards as well. It says, when you think of all the times in your life that could have gone wrong, you realize you are deeply loved and protected by spiritual forces. Some of you may feel like what you've done is inexcusable. There's no such a thing as inexcusable. Not to the universe. Great mystery source. I like to, when I do my regression hypnosis sessions, I like to connect my client to sort of like the universe, to source. And look how beautiful, it's almost like source is shining through in this image here on the side. Because when you experience that love that knows no boundaries, oh, your world just opens. It says you are more powerful than you imagine, Cancer. Okay? Great mystery. Teach us how to trust great mystery. Teach me how to trust my heart, my mind, my intuition, my inner knowing, the sense of body, and the blessings of my spirit. Sorry about that noise at the back. I've got the windows open because it's blazing hot in Cape Town. There's no way I can close windows today. I'll pass out. Teach me to trust these things so that I may enter my sacred space and love beyond my fear, thus walk in balance with the passing of each glorious sun. That's a Native American saying. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? And thus walk in balance with the passing of each glorious sun. Cancer, if you've been selling yourself short, it's time to dream bigger, my friends. It's time to dream so much bigger. Okay? Let's see what we've got for Leo. So Leo, you've got infant, innocence, and then two more cards. So we're starting off there with infant for you. Innocence, number 1, new beginnings. 5 is also new beginnings in numerology. And 1 plus 5 equals 6, which is the number of hope and love. In tarot, new beginnings is that Hierophant energy or Hierophant energy. You are enough. The innocent child lives in the present, not fretting about the future, not fretting or regretting the past, but embracing each moment as a precious gift, Leo. Okay? We all do things in the past which we wish we did differently, but it's by not holding ourselves ransom, by the past that we're able to move on. Wisdom, experience. And there's a lot more to the back. There we go. This deck has got 49 cards. And that is number 49, wisdom. Or am I right? No, sorry, I'm wrong. I think 69 or 60 something. My apologies now. 56, my apologies. So wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge applied. All right? It's not enough to just know, Leo. You got to actually apply what you know, okay? You can't just say, I can do it. You got to actually go ahead and do it. Experience as much as you can, and this will lead you to knowing yourself more intimately, which will lead you to the wise one within. Isn't that wonderful? The magic within you. And for the third one, we've got swan. We've got grace. I remember that's one of the ones I actually really read through from the beginning to end, and I actually thought it was so beautiful. I drew cards for a group that I belong in this morning just to share. I like to share when I get new decks. Trust and surrender, Leo. But of course, beloved one, the swan was inside you all along. The beauty that you seek on the outside is inside of you. You are born with it. You are magical within your blueprint. Virgo. Starting off there with fish. Let's see what we've got for fish. Fish is number 3. This is, again, the artwork is just absolutely astounding. I also like that the cards are nice and solid. Okay. It says, deepen your awareness, Virgo. If it doesn't flow, let it go. If what flows through you is in alignment with your higher self, it can only take you to where you need to go. All right? Very, very wise words over there, Virgo. Very wise words over there. Second card, we've got garden. Ripeness. Let's see what we've got for that one for you. So it says, becoming self-radiant. You're definitely beginning to shine here, Virgo. This is beautiful. We can see a lot about a soul by the beauty that resides in their garden. By what's going on in your karma, basically. In your energy. And yours is always beautiful, Virgo. That's what I love so much about you. Third card there, 37, rebirth. I'm not even going to start going into numerology of that card. Otherwise, I'm just going to take this video to so much longer. But retreat to the cave. This is about inner work. By returning to the cave, you become reborn as you have seen into the deep pond of your soul and emerge with a new knowing. You have drunk from the fountain of reflection. All right, this is encouraging you to go forward, Virgo. You are ready for that next step. You are ready to go forward. And sometimes when we are really ready to go forward, that's when we sometimes feel that we're not ready. All right, let's see what we've got for Libra. We've got the star, and which says origin, number 55 there, new beginnings. Number 10, completion of cycles, end of things that are not working. Really, really amazing stuff. I like that this booklet is solid. You can work with it. You don't have to be afraid that the thing's going to fall apart. Libra, we are stars wrapped in skin. As I always love to say, as a human, you are a physical representative of universal possibility. When you touch the celestial in your heart, you find pure essence, pure grace, and all you feel is the heartbeat of creation coursing through you. It's a reminder of who you really, really are. You're so amazing. And we sell ourselves short sometimes. Sacred clown, humor. All right? Don't take life too seriously. Be mindful of that, Libra. There it says, find the funny side. The secret to lightening your step is to lighten up with laughter, especially at your own rigidity. And see then the ridiculousness of your seriousness. We sometimes take life so serious over here on planet Earth. We're not going to stay here forever. You can just as well chill, you know? And then the third one there for you, Libra, it says frog, perspective, number 4. And 4 is about balance, all right? Balance in the life. Balance that you see in the lines of manifestation. Replenish mind, body, and spirit. Ah, dearest frog, show me how to jump to the next lily leaf so I may change my perspective. How do you go about changing? If you've been seeking for answers, Libra, maybe it's time for you to seek in nature. Look to nature, consult nature. How does nature do this? All right? We're part of nature. Scorpio, you've got ancestors. We're going deep here, Scorpio. We're going deep here for you. They're saying remember. Remember where you come from. Remember, Scorpio. What is that? Number 50. You are being called here to really tap into your magic. And it says on the part that says spirits, so we're looking at higher ascension work, honor your ancestors. We honor our ancestors for all the prayers that were offered up throughout eons of time, leading to this gift of life now. There are people that have prepared the way for us to be able to live the life that we live now, and there's knowledge there, there's strength within you. It's time to open yourself to that strength so that knowledge can come forth. Butterfly, transformation. Yep, you know what, Scorpio, for many of you, you may have had many problems in your life that you tried to fix. It might be time to let those problems go. Okay? Cycles of life. The beautiful butterfly flaps her glorious, brightly colored, magical wings and embraces a journey of transformation with complete trust. Will you? Powerful question. Maiden, blossoming, number 18. Let's see what we've got. Went past it. You are the nectar. How beautiful. Embrace all parts of your unique self as you are the most precious bloom in your garden of existence. Oh, Scorpio, you are really told how magical you are, and it's time for you to tap into that magic. Some of you may have been a little bit in survival mode. It's time to let that go, okay? It's time to let that go, Scorpio. It's time to shine. Let's see what we've got for Sagittarius. Oh, this card is beautiful. Courage, courage, as the Italians, the French would say. Isn't this a beautiful card? Authenticity. All of us, we need a little bit of courage at the moment for ourselves, and if you can find it for yourself and you can replenish your own cup, then you can also give to others. Be true to yourself, Sagittarius. It takes courage and spiritual maturity to become yourself, okay? And a lot of times we want to be that we're already there, but it is through courage that we get there. And it means that in order to get there, we need to, for those of you that might be struggling or feeling stuck, you need to be willing to not be there yet so you can learn and find the information and do the alignment in order to get you there. All right? Warrior, liberator. It's interesting how a lady can look so fierce even in a gentle picture. It's amazing. Allow for the new Sagittarius. Okay? So have courage because there's new things coming. You are asked to level up. Warriors create themselves through trial and error, pain and suffering, and their ability to carry their own faults, always fulfilling their highest potential. Let's see what the third one says. Humility, peace. Okay, so nobody's perfect. You know, we're all just working and becoming the best versions of ourselves. And that takes time. Learn from your mistakes. How do you make mistakes in life? How can you learn from them? By taking the courage to do things. If you don't do anything, you're never going to learn any lessons. You're never going to make mistakes. You're never going to move forward. You're going to get bored. Your life will feel often like you don't have purpose. Okay? Doesn't mean it doesn't have purpose. Sometimes when we feel we don't have purpose, it might be time to go to that next level. Remember, okay, so learn from your mistakes. Remember that we are a mere grain of sand on the cosmic beach of time, with universal laws that are far greater and older than we are. This will keep us humble. This will keep us open. Isn't that amazing? There's so much more to learn. There's so much more to experience. Capricorn. So Capricorn, the first card that we have here for you is fantasy, and it says dream. And that is number 38. So let's see what we've got for you over there. It says, dream and live on. Use your imagination at great lengths to create your dream life. But remember to let it go, like releasing a balloon up to the heavens. Don't hold on to it and become frozen in time. Sometimes we hold on to something so much that we get stuck over there. Try not to hold on to things, even if it's really magical. Because sometimes we try to hold on to something so much and we miss the magic that comes after that. Wood. Perseverance. Number 33. 3 plus 3 is 6. And 3 is also speaking about your inner strength, mind, body, spirit, your potential, your blueprint of abundance. Adapt to your growth. Okay? Some of you may have grown, but you might be trying to still play it small. Doesn't going to work. Think of the relationship of the wood to the fire. The dance of the flames around the wood. The wood sacrificing itself to the fire, just as we dance and adapt in our world around us. Okay? Life isn't always that easy. But sometimes it's getting us, you know, we serve a greater purpose together. We're not talking about self-sacrifice here, by the way, just to be clear. Okay? And also adolescent, maturity. Speaking about working with the flow of life. Each moment is an opportunity. There we go. There are as many teachers as there are stars. What wealth has been bestowed upon us? But we need to be receptive. Otherwise, all the pearls fall out of the sky and the night becomes extremely dark. Okay? So when we see the opportunities but we don't go for them, we just sort of hold ourselves back. That is sometimes when life has a way of almost going past us. Let's see what we've got for Aquarius. Aquarius, you start off with woman, and in this deck, I always see when I see like woman or anything like that, you know, or man, I see it as the divine energy, the divine feminine energy that we all have. Okay, that emotional part, which is such a good guide in this world. Woman, intelligence. All right, let's see what we've got for you over there. Rule your empire. Aquarius, it's time for you to let that light shine. The woman who follows her own intelligent knowing will never lose her way, and she'll find herself on the most magical path of her own making, taking control of your destiny. Okay, time is now. Man or woman, doesn't matter. Underworld, retrieval. Let's see what we've got for you over there with retrieval. Retrieve your lost power. There we go. It's time for you to shine. Embark on your hero's journey. reclaim yourself, and return whole. For those of you that might not be aware of the hero's journey, the hero's journey is actually, it's a real thing. You can Google it. It will really, really help you in your life if you're stuck with things. Okay, it's really, I highly recommend it. Third card for you, Lover. Ooh, looks quite awesome, doesn't it? Choice. Lover number 9. Let's see for you quickly. Follow your heart. Follow your bliss. Follow your inner ding. Follow your intuition, your guidance. Do not despair. Stay committed to your heart, where anything and everything is possible. She will not lead you astray. I'm going to say that again. Stay committed to your heart, to your true self, to who you are, to your dreams. Beautiful, isn't it? Let's see what we've got for Pisces. Pisces, you've got a wonderful card as well. It says North, which is often seen as the PowerPoint. Prayer. Let's see. Chart your course, Pisces. Know where your north is on your spiritual map. This way, you will move closer to the source, to love, closer to home. You know, as I always say in all my teaching as well, you know, you want to know what the goal is that you want to reach, because when you know what the goal is, doesn't matter what opportunity comes up, whether it looks amazing or not, you will know whether it's a good choice for you. All right. Number 2, you've got Forest, self-nurture, really encouraging you to move into your connection with everything, Pisces. Those beautiful emotions that you have, that you might have sometimes thought was a curse. Now the world needs that energy, so you need to embrace that if you want to serve the world. Don't have to, but you know, if that's your desire and you're asking what's your next step, that's a good next step for you. Take time for yourself. Rest is of itself an action, and that is so important to know, that rest of itself is an action. It's not a waste of time, but rather a refueling and refilling of your cup. All right, very powerful message. And number 3, demons, or demon. This card speaks of when, you know what Oprah Winfrey normally says, the life first gives you sand, and then we ignore the sand, and then it starts throwing bricks, and we're like, oh my goodness, why are you throwing bricks? But it's the same thing, it's the same message. Face your demons. Angels and demons exist in the same dimension. The angels come to us with gentle messages. If we do not pay attention, the demons are sent to torment us. Face them and reclaim your power. Life doesn't have to take you under, because here you can see, even when it maybe feels like the world's against us, it's all just really there to serve our own highest purpose. And then just for my LGBT family as well. So below, creation. I love green because green's my favorite color, and with this gold it's just awesome. Let's see, what is that? 27, went past it. All life is sacred. All life is sacred. Remember to tread gently with grace and harmony upon the earth, as she feels us, hears us, receives us as we do her. We are one with the earth. We are connected. Nobody is more or less deserving than any other person to be on this planet, because we're part of it all. We're not separate. There's no separation. Separation is a thing in the mind. Mouse. Analyze. Just because, I mean, this is just a general message. Hopefully most of you don't have those sort of problems, but you never know anymore. But even if somebody, for whatever reason, actually make you feel less than, just because they've got lesser mentality doesn't mean that you need to buy into that. All right? It says survive and thrive. Do not waste energy on the crumbs when the cake is just ahead of you. Powerful message, eh? Don't worry about the opinions of others. Make sure that you live an honorable life, an honorable heart, and then you do your thing. Center, integration, number 28. Let's see. I create from my center. You create your experience of life from your emotions, and if you don't like where you are, it might be time to look at what feelings you are entertaining. Your rainbow light, interesting that I do LGBT and it speaks about rainbow light. Your rainbow light is at the core of your being. All that matters can be integrated into an alchemical process of creation itself. You are a walking rainbow. You can create your magic. So that's what I got for all of you. I hope that it helps. If it resonates, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, hitting the notification bell. And for personal readings and everything else that I do, all the links are down below in the description. Namaste.